Well, I got a scratch on my lens like a week ago. I want them to fix it.
Wow, sounds like you need to get AR lenses.
Dude,
AR. I don't want my lenses to shoot bullets.
I want AR glasses so bad.
it's
I
like-
watched Mission Impossible last night, and I want AR glasses so
Oh,
bad.
it's-
Heck yeah.
Augmented reality.
Yeah.
Speaking of augmented reality, I'm fat again.
He got
I
a
ate a
milkshake
cheeseburger.
with his cheeseburger, and it made
Yeah,
him
it went too
fat
far.
again.
This is just the next day. Like one day, beard back,
Yeah.
fat back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs.
I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted.
Not when I say it.
That's right, because you stutter.
Now,
I do
skinny
not
you,
dutter.
your skinny
stutter.
you was really aggressive last episode. Like,
Yeah,
he
I was
got really,
hangry.
really violent. He stabbed the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, I was hangry.
Should I say you stabbed the Book of
Yeah,
Mormon?
yeah. I was hangry because I was so skinny. That's why I ate the cheeseburger and the milkshake.
He stabbed it with the fork.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. It was me.
Yes, fork. So,
Wow. I only did a few. The Holy Book of Mormon only sustained a few pages of damage. Like only
nice ASMR you
Two-
got over there,
only
Gabe.
2 pages of the Book of Mormon were damaged.
I know what
That
our
is
fans want.
I'm pitching the Book of Mormon, Gabe.
We should sharpen.
Let me help you pitch the Book
No, no, hold on. No.
Please,
No.
please.
Okay. And it's still good.
still.
It still lies to
It's
you.
it's still just as unreadable.
I'm not a very good pitcher, by the way, so.
He bent the corner pretty good. He was squeezing hard.
We should sharpen this fork.
No!
I like that
like
idea.
really sharp and just.
No! Someone will hurt themselves.
I will
And
hurt
it will-
myself on purpose.
You know what, Josiah?
One day, podcast listeners, you will see a picture of me with this fork in my chest, dead.
No, that's bad. But behold, it came to pass on the morrow that in the multitude gathered themselves together, and they both saw and heard these children, ye even babes, did open their mouths, and
They
utter
did.
marvelous things. And the things which they did utter
Gabe,
were
I'm going to turn off your
forbidden.
mic if
They
you
were forbidden. that
Is he
will-
just talking
should
about
not
Disneyland?
any man write them. Okay, so people said things and they weren't allowed to write them down.
Wow.
So helpful!
I wish that's what Joseph Smith did.
Yeah, thanks, great grandfather or uncle or
Yeah.
whoever you
Thanks,
were.
great uncle, for writing down that baloney.
Here, I just
Not on your leg. Okay.
I don't have the same aggression as I did yesterday because I'm full, so I'm not hangry.
He's
Yeah.
full of ice cream
I only had a little bit of ice cream today
and the love of Christ.
because we have ice cream at the house because we had a guest over, so we bought ice cream.
Wow.
But I'm on a diet right now actually because I'm so fat. Like I didn't realize how fat I was
It's nice of
until
you to
I was.
buy ice cream for Katie.
Yeah, so it was actually for Katie, my wife, really, because
Oh,
Katie
yeah.
West was just like, I don't care, do whatever, and Katie was like, please, ice cream.
Yeah.
Because I saw some old pictures of me from just 5 years ago, and I was so good looking.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
I was looking great, and now I look like this, and I'm like, oh no.
I would also like to remind you
no.
that you are 5 years younger than.
Ah,
And
yeah,
in-
but like my skin,
and-
like I could look that way again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I could do it. As far as like my
I'd say
face,
go to the
I would
gym
say.
or get a job moving boxes again.
Yeah. Also,
Either one
a
will
big,
do it.
a big thing is the diet because I have been not eating right for like 3 years.
True story.
Yeah.
So it'd be that way.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
We're recording?
We're recording. We've been recording for a while.
I knew
Like a
that.
good 4 minutes.
That's why I've been looking at the camera.
That's why I've been eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabe was hungry tonight.
Gabe's hungry. Didn't you
No.
eat some orange chicken with us?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ate some of the Kahlua
Oh.
pork.
Yeah.
And it was good. I didn't get much because I was like, okay, I need to balance it with the rice, and you guys didn't have a lot of rice left.
That's true. That's true.
Not much rice.
Yeah, this is a good evening episode.
Yeah, I took a nap. I've been
I
taking
did not.
I've been taking 5-minute naps lately.
How are you limiting it to 5 minutes? That
I
sounds like
don't fall
witchcraft.
asleep. I pretty much just close my eyes and just get to the point where I'm about to fall asleep, and then I get myself up, and then I'm ready to go.
See,
don't
I
know
just
why.
drank 2 cups of coffee after work today. which caused a absolute bowel evacuation just a moment ago.
Coffee sponsor us.
Cool.
We are sponsored by the
Coffee.
country of Colombia.
I don't want to be.
I would say Black Rifle Coffee sponsor us, but none of us are veterans, so I'm not gonna.
I'm a veteran of
Arby's.
Arby's and the ice storm of 2007.
Me too.
Yeah. You just Google ice storm of 2007 Missouri, and you'll find 5,000 people just being like, "Oh, the storm of '07! I almost froze to death."
My grandpa died.
I mean, many old people did perish in the
Because their
ice.
CPAP machines didn't.
Yeah, the power went out and they died. And also a lot of homeless people.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, it is. It was a great purging of the homeless because, like, the summer of
Gosh,
08
no. We cannot.
The summer of 08 was mad. You could walk through the streets and feel completely safe because all the dangerous homeless people, they were dead.
Did they? I know I can't say that. That's going too far.
That was going too far. What Seth just said was going too far.
Oh no, and I froze again.
They can go.
Seth, I don't have a green screen. I can't just freeze you.
That's okay, because I'm just frozen because your recording device is oh crap.
It is just blurry enough that you can't really tell.
Yeah, that's true. And just I'm covering my mouth with the microphone, she can't really tell if I'm moving my lips or not. Oh, I'm moving my toes. Oh,
Boys
no,
and
no,
girls,
okay.
this is called Vienna sausages. It is technically
Sausages from Vienna.
It's technically protein. Don't
throw
eat
up.
them if you value your health.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, so gross.
That's so gross.
So
I don't understand how you can
eat
eat
one.
that.
I've tried. I've attempted. No.
I don't even like looking at them.
I finally found something that Seth doesn't like. It's hilarious.
I've tried twice to eat those things. I've tried room temp. I've tried hot. I've tried cold. So I guess that's 3 times. I've tried them 3 times. And it's all bad all the time.
They're not great. By any means, they're not great. But there's something oddly satisfying about them.
I don't believe you. You know what? I now no longer care about your opinions about my shepherd's pie, because you enjoy those.
Okay.
Look, if I can't taste the potatoes, it's a bad
You
shepherd's
can
pie.
taste the potatoes. I had it today. Because we have so much left over.
Okay,
had it
I'll
today,
give it
and
another
it's-
shot.
You know, Seth, I would like maybe just put a little bit of a suggestion because Gabe told me this story.
You didn't even try. You don't know. You weren't there.
Could maybe you got COVID and you haven't recovered all of your
Then how am I tasting?
sense of taste? Because you could have like 80%.
Then how am I tasting potatoes, but Gabe isn't? Gabe's got the COVID.
Because you like obliterated it with seasonings, and it just tastes like seasoning, but not potato.
False. I'm right, and I'm always right.
I know you are, Seth.
It's because you're a Republican boomer.
No, it's because I'm
You're on
a.
the right.
John
you're
said
a-
that I'm a Sethite.
It's true.
John also said, Seth, you say inappropriate things. I think we talked about that on an episode, maybe.
No, I don't think we did. He just said that, and then like turned back and started whatever conversation he was having. He just continued with that conversation. I was like,
Yeah, he
"What?"
looked back at me and started talking to me again.
I was like, "Well,
Seth, you say inappropriate things. So we got to have John on the podcast at some point. In fact, he invited us, like all of us, to his
Yesterday.
house yesterday. And I said I can't make it because I'm recording I'm recording a podcast. And he goes, at my house?
What?
And I go, I mean, I guess we could. And he was, but I was like, no, we can't. Like it'll be like really difficult to get that out there on such short notice. And he was just like, oh, well, Seth's going,
yes."
which is why we had Josh on the podcast last episode.
No, that's just getting me. It's getting aggressive. In me.
Yeah.
As you can see, I enjoy eating.
We need to switch places because you're gonna be the fat one. You gotta be in the middle now.
Maybe someday.
we'll all take a shift being fat.
Can I take a shit? Josiah skinny.
I want to be skinnier. I want to get like
See,
flat
that's
belly.
here's the thing.
flabby thighs. Need
They are
thighs
meaty.
Like this.
They are meaty thighs of thunder.
Thighs are.
I had a
If I was a
granola bar
woman,
for lunch.
people would
Okay.
be salivating at these legs.
Oh no.
Like I have.
If
pretty
I was
good
a woman,
calves,
this
but
would be
there's
on
that.
Reddit somewhere.
Yeah, but for weird pervs.
Weird
Sometimes
pervs
I
or just
squeeze my
regular
own
pervs?
legs because I'm lonely.
Hairy legs are.
Obviously, I'm saying that they wouldn't be hairy.
Hey, I'm gonna come over to your side.
Seth, you're not any less weird. Just
I
letting you
never
know.
did that. I never.
You never
did
just
that.
like
No,
good legs.
no. I do that to my butt. I give it a good squeeze.
Okay, see, you're no better. You are
No,
no
that's-
better.
There we are.
That's a joke. I've never done that. Great,
I think you have.
I sound like I'm
Pretty sure
lying.
you have.
I've never done that. I promise. I've never done it. I've never
I
done
never
that.
did that.
I don't
No, I never did that.
I don't even wipe. I'm like the
I've
lever
never
king.
touched my
I don't
own
even
butt.
wipe.
Not once.
I have a wiping servant.
Yeah, like the British royals did.
Yeah, I have
for,
a little
like,
British
hundreds of
boy.
years.
And he's like, Master, are you ready for your wiping?
Seth is like, we're having chili tonight, and he's like, no.
I need to throw that chili out, by the way. There's a tiny container of a little bit left. And I'm like, I need to throw that away because it made us very sick a lot. But it not like sick, it just took a while to come all
Remember
the way
that
out.
that one chili at that chili cook-off that gave everyone food poisoning?
TLC?
Yeah.
No,
No?
because I didn't eat that one.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. You objected because the people who made it aren't very cleanly,
Haha.
Yes, I discriminated against how they were
smelly
dressed.
people. No, I don't think it was how they just legitimately
was
smelt.
that. Well, there
smell
was
bad.
layers to why I. Whenever I go to any potluck, I always observe all the people bringing food, so I know what they bring. Because if they're a certain kind of person, I'm gonna not eat it, even if it
Yeah.
looks delicious.
Like if Betty brings something, you're gonna eat it because she seems very
Who's
cleanly. and
Betty?
nice. I just pulled a name. No, there's a Betty White. You don't remember?
I
Not
do
the
remember-
Betty White,
I
but
do
a
remember-
Betty
yeah,
White.
I
A
do
Betty
remember
White.
Betty White. Yeah.
Yeah, Betty White went to our church. No,
True. Facts.
but like if she brought something, you're gonna eat it because she cleanly and
Yeah, she's
nice
a
old
clean old
lady.
lady.
So if Mimi brings anything, you are going to eat all of it.
Yeah. Maybe
Like
brings it, I'm
don't
eating
get
it.
any. You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
Just get whatever she brought because it's probably the best thing you've ever put in your mouth.
If Pastor
only
Jeff
brought
brings something, I'm
cornbread.
not touching it. That's gross. I'm joking. Love you, Pastor Jeff.
You said Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Okay. Because I was like,
Yeah, Josh, whatever you cooking, I'm definitely eating.
Whatever
'cause-
you cooking,
Whatever you cooking, I'm eating because your food is always good.
I was talking about
Dude, his-
food with my coworker today, and I was like, "So, what's your favorite kind of food?" He's like, "It'd have to be Eastern food, like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, all that stuff." And I was like, "That's a good choice." And he's like, "Yeah, because what's so great about it is that it's usually a very healthy balance, and you don't feel bloated afterwards." I'm like, "That's a fair
False.
point."
I'm
Have you ever
eating
been to
Chinese
Chinese
food
buffet?
wrong. I'm
Seth-
eating Asian food wrong.
Seth, Panda Express is not Chinese.
Whatever, it's close enough.
It's not.
Nah,
Every
If it's
time
some-
I eat Hawaiian food, I'm just like, oh, oh, oh.
It's called
All I'm saying-
overeating.
Whenever I ask somebody
That's
about their favorite food and they start to explain it, I'm like, shh, 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 shh. I don't care. I just
So-
want to. I just want to know what your favorite food is. I don't want to know why. I don't want your explanation. I don't want you to defend it. Why do you got to defend it?
Don't tell me the recipe.
I'm not like.
I don't want to know.
I'm not like.
What Seth is trying to say is he's like, hey, listen, I speak American. Unless you're measuring things in cheeseburgers,
Well, it feels like people are
steaks,
feeling
I
like
don't
they have to
care.
defend themselves. Like, I
I-
like pizza because you can put whatever you want in it. You can eat pizza you
I-
want. I'm like, I don't care. You said you like pizza.
I don't want to know how to make your grandma's potato salad, which is your favorite food. I don't care. I don't need the
I'm
recipe.
not going to remember.
I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to care. I'm never going to make it. I'm never
I'm
going to
not
eat
gonna
it
write
if
it
you make
down.
it because everyone else's potato salad is nasty except for my mother's.
Have you
And
ever?
that's how it works for everyone.
That's not true. Jennifer's.
No, Jennifer's potato salad is the
Yeah,
best
it's very
potato salad.
different. It's very different.
But our mom's sweet
Yeah.
potato salad
That's baller.
is the best sweet potato salad I ever had, and the second best potato salad.
Have you ever had somebody demand you write down the recipe they're giving you, and you
No.
just like doodle smiley faces?
No.
No,
Oh, I've done that.
because I don't hang around lunatics.
She wasn't a lunatic. It's just no little lady. She was like, "You gotta write it down. You gotta write it down." I'm like,
See,
okay.
I don't.
Smiley face, squiggly line, star sign, and a rocket ship.
Seth, you'd be
A little
great
house?
to be Blue's Clues guy. You need to be Steve.
Yeah.
Just call me. Well, there's Steve. Wasn't there a Bob?
No.
They weren't all Steve.
No, we weren't all Steve. It was like Steve,
The other guy.
Josiah.
There was
No,
no
I don't know.
Josiah.
Who
Well, I
are
could
all the
just be
Blue's
Seth.
Clues guys?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Shut the.
The Wiggles was a thing.
The Wiggles was a thing.
We're not Blue's Clues.
Yeah. They were messed up.
Do you guys remember Adventure Pets?
No.
Do you remember Zoo Pals?
Yes.
Zoo Pals?
Zoo Pals. The plates, the animal plates.
Then they had a commercial.
Yes.
It's Steve and Joe.
yeah.
Joe.
Steve and Joe.
Who's the new guy?
Requise. I don't know.
I don't think it's Lacrease.
I didn't know they had a new guy.
Lecrae. Rapper Lecrae.
Christian rapper Lecrae is the Blue's Clues guy.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, okay. You do realize that basically what they're doing is they're putting Blue, like, up for adoption.
Excuse me? They
every time
what?
every time they switch off, they're just like, you know what? This is your new owner. I don't love you anymore.
Good gracious.
But also the like dog comes with the house and the job.
So do you think it's really just a guy going through a mental episode and then like he passes along this disease in which like he's in this like animated house?
Just like being employed at Arby's.
He actually Steve walked out and was like having a mental episode, goes and gets plastic surgery and comes back and is like, I'm Joe.
Everything is better.
That makes it really awkward for the new guy.
Yeah, and the new guy is just like a dog sitter.
Is that what he does not more plastic surgery?
No, because that'd be racist.
Yes, it would. Hear that, Robert Downey Jr.? It's
No, it's
No,
not
no.
racism if
What
they
he
do
did
it.
wasn't racist because it was funny.
Yeah. It's not racist. It's funny, and that's why the Chinese people are ching chong ching chong.
Gee, it's not racist unless you're a Republican.
I don't mean to be
Alright, yeah.
racist, but Korean people.
I think it's just Asian. Yeah, Asian people.
That's great.
That's an
I
old
love
Vine
that.
for all
I
you
love that Vine.
Zoomers out there.
Which
From before your time.
From the before times.
The before times with the Vine, before the TikToks and the melody.
Did I just wheat?
You need.
You mean musically?
Yeah, musically.
That
What
is
did I say?
TikTok. You said melody.
Melody. Oh,
TikTok
yeah, no,
is
It was
musically.
musically and then TikTok.
Yeah. Which is wild because I heard about Musically and everyone was like, you gotta get on Musically. And I got on Musically and I was like, this is sad. And then I deleted it.
Yeah, I immediately deleted it. I was like, this is the stupidest thing ever. It's never going to catch on. Who wants to do this?
And then it
It's
became
the
TikTok, and
laziest,
it's like,
most
nice.
garbage thing ever.
I downloaded Vine whenever like it basically had a month left to live. And I was so sad whenever it just dropped. I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is. Anytime I take interest in something, you go away.
Vine was getting pretty dumb though.
No. Vine was
Yeah.
going through the same thing all memes are going through. They were getting really, really cursed and petarded
Yeah.
and,
And
just
like
weird.
self-aware.
Yeah, weirdly very self-aware, very meta, just strange, just like,
The Vine boom like overdose.
yeah.
That was like that plagued like the final month of Vine.
Yeah.
You know, Elon Musk has the ability to bring back Vine. And he said, should I do it? And everyone went, yes. And he went, cool. I'm going to do that. And he hasn't
Where
yet.
is it, Musk?
He's probably polishing it.
Like a,
kinda
like
old.
a fine turd.
Mr. Rusk, I would like to have my fine back if you don't mind.
I'd also like Twitter to be Twitter again because I don't know how the frick to
like-
address X.
I like X and X self.
That's
I'm
probably
X-
how you're
X
supposed to
self.
address it.
I X'd.
I X'd.
You guys made me X.
Did I just X?
Did I just X?
Did I
That
just
needs to
X?
be an ad, Elon. Please, did I just X? That. Oh, we got a question.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. She's working on it. Don't worry about it.
What?
It's a live question.
Oh.
From who?
I don't know.
It's
She's
co-
only said so far from Ruth. So I do know who it is.
okay.
I thought it was gonna be like Kylie being like, "Hey guys, you're being kind of retarded."
Why are you touching me
shut
with
up.
your foot?
Sorry. It looks like you have grass, but it's just like
No, I have a freckle.
On your
it's a very
sock?
dark freckle. No, not on his
Oh,
sock.
I
on
thought you
his
were pointing
knee.
at a sock, and I'm like, "Wow, Seth!"
I'm not wearing the podcast socks. I'm sorry.
Admonish
I
him.
specifically put on socks because I knew that I was going to show my feet.
Hey guys, you want some ankle? Man, it's really hard to show ankle.
Put that on Reddit.
This-
First one to lick it gets $25.
If you lick it, you buy it. $25 to lick.
This is how women feel.
Don't ever think I won't sell my body.
Seth will be a prostitute.
The right price?
All right. How much money? How much money to be a prostitute? How much money would you
Like
have
a
to make?
prostitute?
How much money would you have to get to do a prostitution? Once.
How much
One
money do you have to give the Catholic Church to be absolved of the sin of prostitution?
Depends on who's listening.
$2,600.
Okay, so more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were gonna go the American government way.
What does that mean?
That means you just take the lowest bidder.
No.
Yeah, you can get that sin demolished or whatever the heck you said
Also, however much money, so my wife won't be mad at me.
from the Methodist church for like $28.
Methodists do like paying, what's it called? Whatever it's called when you pay for your sins with cash money.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Methodist girls are crazy. I recently got on Upward, ladies.
Besides, like, yeah, I prefer the heroin, the heroinites.
Look, Methodists girls on Upward basically have the exact same profiles as I would expect them to have on Tinder.
It's because they do.
Like they're wild. Like
Yes.
there was one Methodist girl. She was 19 and under drinking. It said often.
Like,
She was Method, and it was on Upward, and I'm like, what?
That's not appropriate.
at least she's being honest, though.
Dope.
Okay, we got the question.
Oh boy.
What's your personal opinions on the My Little Pony series?
All right. Also, she needs to rest
The
me
old or
better.
new? Because I haven't seen the old.
I don't. I'm gonna assume the old,
Okay. I have no opinion because I haven't seen it.
like the
Friendship.
one, or yeah, Friendship is Magic, like the one that people always talk about.
The one that people talk about now, or like the one that's like old?
Dang it,
What do
Gabe.
you mean? Give us years.
Like before my like.
No, just I think
Like the 80s? No, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
some
like
of the 80s.
2012 bronies,
Why are you
like
asking-
that
Okay,
one.
level.
Why are you
Oh.
asking questions about My Little Pony?
I don't know why aren't you, Seth?
Why can't you use common knowledge?
Look, my opinion.
Because I don't know when the original one came out.
Who does? No one was alive back
No
then.
one's talking about that. Why would the one that people are talking about be the one from the 80s?
I don't know.
Why would you? I didn't even know that existed. Probably wasn't even from the 80s. It's probably from the 70s or some baloney.
Look, my favorite.
Probably from the 40s to help the
We're talking
veterans
about
deal with-
Friendship is Magic, the one that made bronies, okay?
Yes. Anyways, my opinion on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's all right.
I hate you.
I don't watch
Yeah.
it. I've watched like a
I-
few episodes because my brothers watched it. They were bronies for a short bit.
I'm sorry, Eli. Sorry.
Is that new information for you?
Yes!
You guys watched My Little Pony. I am
They,
proud to
they,
say
pro-
I've
they
never
probably
seen an
still
episode.
would.
Oh no!
It would
Oh,
not
no,
surprise
no.
me.
We gotta go straightify them. We're watching. What's a movie with women?
Surprisingly, My Little Pony. They're just
My
they're
Little
just
Pony
horses.
has women.
That's different.
Whoa.
You're talking about like actual women.
Mission Impossible
We're
2.
watching Charlie's Angels.
It's probably not a good movie.
Ooh,
Oh.
I heard ding dong, ding dong.
Cyrus.
You're on
Cyrus.
the podcast.
Cyrus.
You watched My Little Pony.
You watch My Little Pony?
I watch My Little Pony.
That's the question of the hour.
What?
That's the question of the hour.
Do you or do you
That's the
not
question of the hour.
watch My
Do you-
Little Pony?
Yeah, do you or have you not watched My Little Pony?
I did at one point.
Why do you hate yourself?
Well, I hated myself in like a long time ago, I guess.
Okay, well, try harder to not hate yourself.
I think Eli was more into
I don't.
it than you
Yeah,
were,
I
though.
don't. Oh, definitely.
Oh, then we got
But,
Kyle Eli.
you know, I-
Can you get Eli to join call?
He's in a Valorant match.
I don't care.
Oh, he's here.
I'm kidding.
It's funny.
Well, I'm just gonna leave you with a.
Did I just wheat?
Oh, come on.
Well,
Thank you, Eli.
for that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Stop
Bye.
watching My Little Pony.
Love you
Grow up.
guys.
I'm okay. Love you.
Love you. Bye bye. See you over Christmas.
I left. Oh man.
Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, my brothers. I love them.
Next question. Who has the biggest nose?
I might have the biggest one, but mine's the most sexy nose. Give you that.
He has the sharpest nose, but I think it might be the biggest. I don't know.
Yours might be the biggest.
Seth has
But
like.
like
widest.
side profile, Gabe.
What do you think?
Okay, hold on. Move. Look that way. Gabe's is bigger than Seth, and I bet me and Seth have the same nose. So I'm gonna just
I
say
have a
that.
small nose.
Yeah, Seth's nose is small.
Well, we have the same nose shape. So
Yeah.
You've
Seth,
got, he's got a longer nose. You got a fatter nose. Put them together, you're Jewish.
Sorry, Jeremiah.
so who gets the crown of fattest nose?
Fattest nose?
If it's
Biggest
fat-
nose.
biggest nose. Oh, it's between you
Which
two.
which one's the most? I can't see my own nose.
I can't
It's
see
up
my
to
own
you.
nose either.
It's up to
Oh,
we've
it's
ruled
me?
you out.
Oh,
Like proportionate to your face or just in
oh
general?
my gosh. His.
I'm gonna say
Josiah.
proportional.
Josiah.
Me? Okay, I have the biggest nose. Ruth, you lost. She said my money is on Gabe.
It's
Also-
very close.
So we talked about Josh and his food. First of all, his barbecue nachos are delicious and quite possibly the best thing I've ever
Yes.
eaten. It's Doritos, pulled pork with barbecue sauce, and queso.
Yes.
So good.
It's good.
Um,
Oh, I can feel it in my tummy right now.
That's kind of weird, Seth.
But another thing about Josh is I was talking to a guy from church about a studio that we're building
Yeah.
in the church, and Josh came in there and was like talking to us, and we were talking about podcast stuff, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I don't see how we could have more than like 2 people in a podcast. I don't see that foreseeably happening." And Josh says, "Oh, well, I'll probably have like 4 people on my podcast, like up to 4 people." And the guy goes, "Oh, okay." And I go, "Yeah, like we have 3 people on my podcast, and we regularly get up to 4." And Josh goes, "Yeah, but if we let Josiah do his podcast in the church, we're gonna have a serious talk because they like to blaspheme their pastors." And that hit hard. That worried me. I've been thinking about that for 2 days. No, not even 2 days. That was Wednesday. I've been thinking about it for like 5 days.
See, that's funnier for Seth. That's
It's like-
funnier for Seth than anyone else
It's
in this room for a
actually
reason.
bothered me. And it's funny to Seth because I'm pretty sure he's the only one who's actually done that on
Ah.
this podcast.
Fight me. No, don't fight me. Don't fight. I don't want to fight you.
Don't find me. I'll lose.
I want to know how exactly I've blasphemed my past.
Yeah, I was like, I immediately just went, no, we don't. Like, what are you, just like, I immediately denied it,
Wait, are we
going,
doing
I
it
know
right?
what he's, like, probably talking about, but I don't know, like, what.
what
like, I
if we're
don't
doing it
know.
right now? What if us talking behind his back is what it's doing it? Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be Josh. Hold on 1 second.
Josh, I'm concerned. Did we offend you?
Howdy, y'all.
Now, I don't know about
Sounds like
that.
at all.
He's Southern.
He's Oklahoman.
Not that
Right?
southern. Only comes out in certain words. Hey, what do you
I've
think about
wrestled.
like contact sports? What do you think about different?
I think they're
contact-
real good. I think if you're a man, you gotta be playing
what's your favorite contact sport?
football, of course. I'm an all-American man. You know, you gotta get there, get in the mud, get in the dirt, get that pigskin.
It's
Start
kind of
running.
getting close.
You missed the joke. I'm setting you up, and you were just. I'm throwing you a perfect ball and
Say it
just,
again.
just
Oh,
hit it.
say it again.
Hit it. Home run, and you are just catching the ball and throwing it back. What's your favorite contact sport, Josh?
What do you
know-
know out of hands?
You know, I have the mind of Christ, so I'm going to not say what comes to mind because it's
Contact
not
sport.
Christ-like.
What's my favorite contact sport?
Seth. Josh, your favorite contact sport is wrestling. You idiot. Me and Gabe said it like 3 times.
No, you guys did.
Yes, we did.
I've missed it every
We
single
said
time.
it 3 times before I asked
No.
you what your favorite contact
Alright.
sport is. It should have been in your brain.
Wrestling. My favorite sport's wrestling.
Josiah's
now,
done.
now, Josiah, Gabe, Seth, y'all are blaspheming. You're blaspheming me, your pastor. And I think you guys
Dumb.
need to repent.
This is dumb.
You need to get more Christ in your
By the way,
podcast.
Josh,
And you need to stop blaspheming.
Pastor Josh is a different Josh than who was on the last episode, by the way. I feel like I need to make that distinction.
Oh, I thought it was like time travel technology or something.
Yeah, they do look kind of similar.
A little bit. All right, so Josh, you've been represented completely accurately. No questions.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Howdy, y'all. Stop blaspheming. I've covered all the bases.
Yeah, 2 more bases.
You know,
you
when
need to
you-
talk- or well, I guess 1.
If you see a trans, be nice to
No.
that trans.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm
Well,
talking more like
No, that's
family.
just a quote I love that he said. He was like,
did say that.
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite quotes. I seriously do want it on a T-shirt. If you come across a trans, be nice to that trans. And it's the best thing I ever heard, Josh. I love you. I think he said another quote. I think yesterday, I think he said something that was equally as quote worthy.
Well, he swore last Wednesday.
Did
Hey.
He said the A word is, but he felt bad and we made him say
But
it.
it's in the Bible.
He said because he was talking
Wait.
about making assumptions, and he was like, "Well, you know the saying, if you assume, you you make a." Well, I'll tell you after. If you come up to me, I'll tell you after the service. And literally, Kylie and Kayla went, "We don't know what you're talking about." They're like, "No, you gotta explain it. You gotta say. I don't know what you're talking. No, don't do that to us. Don't make us wait. You gotta say it." And he's like, "Come on, girl.
Wait,
don't
that
make me
happened
say
this
it."
Sunday?
No, that was Wednesday.
Oh,
night.
Wednesday. I was like, I was right there. I
He
was
was
watching
like,
the whole
"Don't make me
time."
say this. Please don't make me say it."
What's funny is that they both went to college.
Yeah, I don't know how they. I don't know how either of
They're
them
special.
didn't hear that. I think it's just because they don't hang around Southern people.
But I say that all the time. The assumption thing. Assumption. Makes that A out of you and me.
Yeah, now he says a donkey. He makes a donkey out
Makes
of
a
you
donkey out of you and me. A donkey.
Makes a donkey.
It makes a Balaam's donkey out of you and me.
Donkey.
Yeah, Balaam's donkey. Because you disobeyed the Lord. The Lord said you're gonna be good. And you got the king. You let the king pay you off to curse Israel. That ain't good, Balaam. Balaam, that's bad. Bad, Balaam. Bad. Boy, I ain't give you a whipping all our time, Balaam. Balaam, you can't be doing that. You're going out there. I'm gonna make a donkey talk back to you. Make it think you're crazy. Bam! 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 I guess I'm God now. Bam! Ship team right now! Bam!
Thank you for.
Jonah, I'm coming after you next. I left you in that whale for 2 days. One more day, boy. You're coming out one more day. One more day of the better.
What accent do you think God has?
This one.
Thank you for watching Televangelist Robert.
Yeah, that's
Televangelist Robert after 10 years of a career, and he turns into basically Alex Jones.
No, that's televangelist Robert. 2 beers into his sermon.
2 beers. Yo,
Televangelist Robert is Methodist.
I think it was Josh. I think Josh was telling me. If it wasn't you, that's okay. It's not a big deal who told me. But someone's telling me that I think it was Josh was telling me about a pastor who like drinks a beer while preaching.
Wow. I don't know if that's
probably
based
happened in
on-
Ireland.
It wasn't Josh. It was it was this old lady I used to work with who didn't believe in alcohol. And she was like,
Oh, I believe in it. I see it a lot.
that pastor, he's going to hell. And I was like, okay.
So am I.
Well, you know what they say about
don't say
assumptions.
that. That's bad. Yeah.
Huh?
I said, you know what they say about assumptions.
Yeah, assuming he's going to go to hell because he's drinking beer.
I don't know.
It makes a donkey out of you
But-
and me.
I'm sorry, I coughed on you. But I would say it's probably not wise to drink beer while you're preaching. It's probably not the best thing to do.
Yeah, you should probably
but-
drink
Leave
wine.
it to the sacrament.
Do you remember that one time, Seth, when we were playing Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, and you had to sneeze, and so you turned directly towards me and sneezed on me? You remember that?
Because they kept yelling at me for sneezing the other way. So I was like,
Yeah. That was when we had the beds out here as our couch.
Oh, gosh. That was a while ago.
That was a long way ago.
Yeah, I was like 7,
Wow.
and we used to
forever.
play computer games over there.
It
That
was
was kind
forever.
of the.
That was
The
the golden
time.
age of my life.
I don't think. Well, it could have been the golden age of your life, but it was not the golden age of this basement.
No.
No.
The golden
This
age
is
of
the
this
golden age.
basement was when we still had the couches, but we had the Wii.
Ethan was playing Dancing Queen in the background, dancing like a fairy.
How was he playing Dancing Queen?
And we're talking about way back when we had the big reclining couch.
You just said
Big
we, and I was
sectional.
like, I don't know, this is roughly around the same time.
No, I think around then was when we were playing the Wii U. And
Yeah,
playing
we would've
Dancing
had
Queen.
an
Yeah.
Xbox.
Remember when we do blanket
Stations.
forts in here all the time and listen to Adventures in Odyssey?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Well, of course you don't remember, Gabe. You weren't there
Remember when
You're an
Breath of the Wild
outcast.
came out and we were waiting for it,
till midnight.
and we built a fort, but then for some reason we didn't pre-purchase it. I don't
that's pretty
remember why
stupid.
we didn't pre-purchase it and then pre-download it, so we couldn't play it until the morning. And I woke up at 6 in the morning to play it.
I woke up at 4 in the morning today. I had a nightmare.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
was it a good one or is it
I
a bad
fell
one?
asleep at like 4 in the morning again.
Wow.
I have some tales of degeneracy.
Gross.
Oh yeah, because you left the house like at midnight to go frolic with some kid.
That sounds awful, Gabe.
What were you doing
That
last
sounds
night?
awful.
What kid were you frolicking with? Whose kid?
Okay, it's a 21-year-old man, first of all, and we just went driving.
Are you coming out to us right now?
No.
Oh.
I didn't intend to like set it up that way, but it's working, and I'm just like,
Jeez.
yeah, let's go with it.
Jeez.
Is that the chair or is that you? Don't nod your head. What does that mean?
This chair is fabric. It was him.
It's also plastic.
No, it's definitely him.
It's not fantastic.
I ripped a good one.
The chair or
Take a guess.
I hate it here.
This only happens whenever he's here, by the way.
What are you doing? That doesn't change. It's not changing anything, man. Come on, man. I'm not changing anything. Oh, it's bright.
That's your punishment.
Is that because I've been bad?
You're always bad.
Yes.
I am not. My wife often says I'm a good Seth.
Yeah, after you do something horrendous.
Yes, I just let her in and she's like, good Seth. And I'm like, woof.
Yes.
Seth, I think that you're a furry. Woof.
Bark?
You're not helping your situation. You're not disguising as a tree this time.
Okay.
Are you working tomorrow, just say?
I am.
What time? I'm going to go to your work.
No.
I'm going to work and order 1,000 pizzas.
No.
So what time do you work?
No. You should come in at 3.
I bet that means you get off at 3.
You should just come in at 3.
Well, I don't want to. Now I don't want to.
You walk in and
I-
you're like, "Good morning, Krusty Crew."
I should do that.
I have a new segment. Segment's going to be called Instagram Notes.
Oh boy.
So Instagram, a few months back, added a new feature called Instagram Notes.
And I hate it.
Have
where
not
you
been
can
paying
add
attention.
basically a status on your profile that your friends can see.
Temporary.
And here's the ones from my friends. All right, we got I got a rotisserie chicken,
Nice.
Uh-huh.
and I miss my Karen heart
Cool.
emoji. And that's what we got.
I should just put in mine acquire skin and just leave it like that.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna start writing down people's notes because some of them are wild.
Speaking of notes, in my podcast notes, I have pod
Okay.
notes. And
Pod
that's it.
notes.
I have no notes for this podcast.
Interesting.
I've
don't-
been
I don't think I have
slacking.
anything.
I've had no ideas for skits or anything entertaining on this podcast.
We did a mildly aggressive West.
yeah.
Without me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
Was Josh racist?
No,
No.
Well, then it's not a good mildly aggressive West.
we didn't. We weren't racist. We didn't talk about oil.
Aw.
We were good boys,
It's pretty good.
and it was actually
It
hilarious.
is a nice change from the the usual racism.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it.
Seth,
Well, I just-
racism isn't
fine.
funny anymore.
I just.
You know what's funny?
Huh?
Loud. Loud is funny.
Oh, okay. Hey, so I'm gonna be really loud for the podcast from now on.
This is the.
Hey, no, this is my bit. You stop being loud. I'm loud. Gabriel Atkinson. You stop being loud right now. This is instant, young man. I'm loud because I'm funny. Stop.
Did I just wheat?
I don't know. Did you? I don't know. Go ask your doctor.
That's what happened when you get those gluten dumps.
Don't order your life correctly if you don't want gluten dumps.
Did I just tweet?
You have to stay away from the gluten. You have to get almond bread. You can't have gluten if you're gonna have gluten dumps.
I don't.
There's no way to order your life. It's just gonna be chaos, layers of chaos coming out right
My
out
butt
your
is
butt.
layers of chaos. My bowels are layers of
You
chaos.
need to add or save your father from the whale, and then order your butt.
What are you on?
Jordan Peterson.
Why am I saving my father from a whale?
Pinocchio.
What?
Pinocchio. He saves Geppetto from the whale.
Kind of.
I mean, he tries to.
I thought that was the plot of Jonah.
There's no marionettes in Jonah.
You know what? That does explain a lot.
Why not? Because it's not in the Bible.
Yeah. What if Geppetto was
Well,
like
I mean, it was.
the poor man's way of telling the story of Jonah?
I'd just like to remind everyone that in the Jonah Veggie Tales there are black vegetables.
Oh yes, and it's
That's-
glorious.
It is the best
more or
thing
less
I've ever
true.
seen in my life.
It's one of the best songs they ever did.
It's good.
It is
Dude.
the best thing I've probably ever seen in my life. I vote that we stab the Book of Mormon again.
Now, when you're stabbing the Book of Mormon, you have to consider what
You're
are
doing
you
your
doing.
woman voice.
That's because I'm kind of gravelly in the throat right now. So
Okay.
it's not going so well. Trying to be Jordan Peterson. It's just coming out all wrong. It's wrong.
You know, we could just take it out back and shoot it. Like a
Can a
sick
Book
dog.
of Mormon? Oh,
You got the Book of Mormon.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
hurt
stab it with the
yourself.
podcast fork.
He's gonna
It has
snap
to
the
mean
podcast
something.
fork
What
in
does
half.
this mean? What's the meaning of this action? It's very archetypal. You know, you take the fork, that's for eating. You eat with the fork, that provides sustenance. What's the Book of Mormon? It leaves you empty and dry. That's what it does. It takes away your hope, takes away everything. I'm Irish now for some reason.
Yeah, Irish Jordan Peterson that may or may not be a transvestite.
So it's telling you that the care for being, having your food taken away from you, for having a false food, something that's not real.
A false food
Like plastic,
like ramen.
like ramen. This represents having real food. You stab the Book of Mormon.
He's got quite a rhythm with that one. He put it on the floor and stabbed it.
Well, I'm a man. I'm gonna put it right on my thigh. That way I can feel the aggression I put into it. So I can know what my power is. So I can sheathe my power. I can't be a monster all the time. You have to be a monster on the inside. You gotta know the right times to bring it out and when to keep it in.
Is your inner monster Kermit the Frog?
My inner monster is a lobster.
It just erupts from your stomach going. That's what I want. I want a. What was it?
We need those memes.
You just
Was it Men in
Kermit
Black?
the Frog coming out
What
of
we
me.
need is a
No.
Men in Black. We need like a Men in Black or a Spaceballs kind of thing where like the monster pops out of the chest, but it's just Jordan Peterson and Kermit the Frog. If that's not already a thing, it needs to be.
You're like, oh no, my monster's unleashed itself. You all better run. So he's gonna have to go through social media training because the Canadian courts decided that he doesn't have free speech.
You know, he should literally just throw poo like a monkey.
He should,
That's what he should do.
he should just move to America.
He should.
Nah, he considers that quitting.
You know what? I respect that, but also,
Or alternatively, Jordan, you can lead a
armed rebellion.
Yes.
But he said no, don't do that, Jordan. But
Do it, Jordan.
well, don't. I mean, I'm not condoning, but also
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't
not.
shoot the French.
Don't hire the French
But-
to burn down.
The French.
The French don't remember.
I was trying to figure out the Canadian.
1812.
Quebec.
That's not a city.
Quebec.
But he's gonna record every minute of his re-education and post it all online.
Is he even allowed
That's
to do
epic.
that?
He doesn't care. He said, "I'm recording every second. I do not care."
He's like trolling them the whole time.
Pretty much, he's just like,
You know what'd be funny is if he dresses up like Justin Trudeau and goes blackface.
or maybe not that, but he just like dresses like like Trudeau.
Dress
Or
up
just
as
dresses
Justin
up ridiculous.
Trudeau and put on blackface during it. Just be like, you know what? This is what you've caused.
This is what you've done. You deserve this.
Repent of your dilly ways.
He's like, when will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Yeah. Who was it? Freedom Tunes that like made him like Kermit the Frog.
I don't know.
Somebody did make him like Kermit the Frog. It was the funniest thing ever. I think it was Freedom Tunes. Just full made him like Kermit
Oh
the
my
Frog.
gosh.
You're welcome on our podcast, by the way.
Jordan Peterson, yeah,
Anyway, Canada.
and Michaela.
Touch grass.
Yeah, touch grass. Yeah, but Michaela, you're also welcome on. But you can't hit on me. I'm married.
Who?
Michaela Peterson.
Oh,
Who's that?
you can hit on
His
me.
daughter.
I'm single. But
No, she's married.
oh, then don't.
You can hit
Why
on
was
me
your
if
reason
you
that
want.
you were married?
I'm gorgeous. Why would she not hit on me?
She can hit on me if she wants. I don't mind.
She'll never be on this podcast. She'll get this clip and just
What
be
are
like,
you
no.
doing? Why are you laughing? And you all right?
I just forced so much confidence to just fall out of my being
And now you have to.
in one sentence, and so I'm just actually laughing about it.
Just as like the scene from SpongeBob where he's like, I believe we're all gonna be dollars.
Just like, I want to see you do that. Like you're somewhere and you're like flirting with a girl and you just throw down all the confidence and you're just like,
That's just
It happens.
That's just how it be.
There was one time I was being really confident with this girl, and then like the conversation just like kind of naturally ended, and so I like kind of walked away. And the next interaction I had, I was just like,
Yes.
"Hi."
That's every
It
conversation.
was luckily it was with a dude, so he was just like,
Why were you attracted to a dude?
It's not what he said. Seth.
Why were you like, oh my gosh, this dude's so hot, I can't talk to him?
No,
That's
it's
not what
I
he
used up
said.
all of my confidence, so I had no more
Why do
social
you need
abilities at
confidence?
all.
No. There's a difference between confidence and social ability. Why do you need confidence to talk to a man?
Seth, you are not an introvert.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You know, I refused to leave my house today because I was out all day yesterday.
That's called laziness.
And no, it's because I could not stand to be around a human being. I went very early to go on my walk, so I had to interact with people.
That sounds like a personal problem, Seth.
I'm going to do all the stuff I have to do this week tomorrow. Just get it all done now.
Actually.
Just going to get it all done right now. And what's the weather going to be like? Hey, welcome to
Are you gonna check the weather?
Weather Hour.
No, that's not how you check the weather.
Shut up, Gabe.
Go check the
When
weather.
you're
Yeah,
the
go check the weather.
He's the weatherman. Gabe's the weatherman. He knows how to check the weather.
Yeah, but I checked the weather.
be the weatherman. It's room temperature out there.
It's not.
Well, for this house, yeah, kind
It's
of.
nice. It's like in the lower 80s, and I set it down to 74 in here.
Ooh.
So
It
it's
felt like-
actually a good
It
temp.
felt like room
You hear
temperature
that,
out
Nanny
there.
Poppy? He needs to be grounded.
I'm wasting your money. No, Kylie's probably going to turn it up tonight because she's going to be too cold.
Wait, when are Mom and Dad gonna get back?
Tomorrow evening.
Oh, forgot that they were gone.
Yeah. So
Anyway, the weather for the week in Ozark, Missouri. Tomorrow. Got a
do somewhere
high-
else.
Okay.
I want to know the weather in
Sri Lanka,
no, pick a just type letters.
Chicago.
Type letters until you find something.
We're in Darga Hasanato Hasanahalaha Tongwella. Well, no, it disappeared.
Are you in Australia?
Well, I can't. It's too big. I can't get the full name. This name is too long. But I'm Darga Hasanashahalawa.
I think it's
And-
like an island or something.
For this week. Tonight's gonna be a nice, cool 70. Oh, it's almost daytime. Oh, they're on the other side of the earth. It is nearly. It is 6 a.m. right now.
You see,
75 degrees.
this is the Earth. America's here. They're over here. So the sun is just over here right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice high of 85. And throughout the rest Wednesday,
You know what's funny?
hey, I'm still doing the weather. It's gonna be sunny at 88 degrees.
Sorry, I
Then
didn't know we were
Sunny
NPR.
at 89, and then Friday it'll be 40% chance of thunderstorms at 88 degrees. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it'll be all rainy.
And remember,
thunderstorms
if
and
you out in the
low
streets, you
80s.
got a 40% chance of getting lead.
Remember, God made you special. He loves you very much.
And that's the weather.
And in Chicago, there's a 40% chance of
Catching these hands.
a hail of 9mm bullets.
So I would like I don't know what I'm saying. We were at John's house like 2 weeks ago,
That does not help your case.
and we were talking about the podcast, and John said, You know, I noticed you guys talk about flat Earth
Yeah.
on your podcast, and you say flat Earth's real, and he was like presenting this to us as if it was like a conspiracy of some kind.
It is because you guys, always argue that the Earth is not flat, but on the podcast you always say it is flat. So therefore,
We're
it's a
hypocrites.
conspiracy, and you actually do believe it is flat, just like every other normal person.
Like, I don't
Speaking-
believe
hold
it's
on.
not flat.
Here's the thing. Speaking of actual conspiracies, the India landing on the moon, guys, please,
They
please,
didn't.
please.
They didn't.
Let's say they did land on the moon. Okay.
Okay.
They didn't get footage of it, and they were like, "Quick, let's make something." That I 100% will believe that. I'll accept whatever thing they actually land on the moon, whatever. But they were like, "Oh no, the footage isn't working, or we can't get signal, or we can't get footage at all. Let's just fake it because it looks like PlayStation 1 graphics."
Does it? Hold on, I have to look.
Maybe
Oh,
not
it's
that
so
bad, but
bad.
it definitely does not look real.
I'm just gonna
it looks
search
weird.
it on TikTok because that's faster, honestly.
It's kind of funny. Quick question: waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Yeah, waffles.
Same.
Is being brought down from 800 meters and we are near
What is that?
approaching the lunar surface.
Yeah, look at that.
No, that's literally just like a graphic that they made.
Yeah, but they're showing it as if like it's the real footage.
Why is there a camera movement that's like, what?
Because she's gonna be like, "That's not real."
Oh yeah.
That man is not real.
It's 100% fake. Everything about it.
Here's actual foot. They say this. Oh no, that's just not it. That's just a place.
Yeah, fake news.
That's weird. That's so. Why did they
Yeah,
do
it's-
that?
Why does it look like that?
Why did they go like, oh, let's show this graphic and time it to what's actually happening? Because that's
But also then be like, "No, this is the real footage. Are you stupid? This is real."
yeah, it's not.
It's
It's just not.
I was like, "Are they trying to see how stupid we are? Is that
Like you
what's
can
going
be
on?"
like, sorry, oh, we made this graphic so you can understand what's going on because we don't have a camera out there to see it from this perspective. I get that. SpaceX does that. But they have it in like a corner so you can kind of see what's going on, and then they have live feeds of cameras to actually see like the real footage. Not just show the graphic they made and be like, this is real.
It's like we say, guys, you need to up your game. They're like, all right, guys, we need to bring out Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's the only
Yeah,
one
like,
that
'cause
can
then he's
convince
like,
these guys.
"Guys, shut up! It's real. Look at it. It's evidence right here. This is evidence."
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically.
what software do you think they used to make that?
I don't know,
You think that
Microsoft
was,
Office.
you think that was made in like Unity or something?
Probably. Or they got like spores for like the PC and then just played around with the graphics on
Got
that.
Spore on PC,
Yeah.
and we're like, here we go. It's
Yeah.
actually just Kerbal Space Program footage.
The Kerbal Space Program looks better than that.
It does. Kerbal Space Program is actually a pretty game. Speaking of gaming, we make gaming videos now every Thursday at 12 noon. There's a new
Are you gonna do a
gaming
gaming video today?
No,
We
we,
don't
have
have- we
like
don't have
2
a card.
weeks worth of stuff. I mean, we could like record on the computer, but I don't want to set that up. So yeah, go watch stuff and follow us on Instagram and.
Josiah doesn't want to try. He doesn't care.
I didn't post an episode today.
Josiah wants to just poopy
An,
his
ep- an,
pants.
ep- an episode didn't go up today.
Josiah is just like, "Hey,
We're
my
behind
pants,
now.
they poopy pants."
I have to edit the episode and put it up as soon as possible.
We're doing podcast WWE because you didn't do a video game let's play today or upload a podcast.
Pop the
Poopy.
cast.
Is that your wrestling name, brother?
No, that's my response.
I'm Wrestling Man Steve. Are you a wrestler too?
My wrestling name is Joe.
I didn't ask you, but nice to meet you, Joe.
This is essentially what you have to deal with in Springfield.
All right, brother. What's your
This is a guy that
name?
has the lifted truck and like plastic balls on the back of his truck.
What's your name, boy?
That was
Truck
kind of
nuts.
gay.
What's your wrestling name, boy? Boy.
My wrestling name is Leather Slap.
All right, other stuff. Well, I got you two boys for 3 minutes.
That sounds like a
minutes of
Reddit account that would be
playtime.
censored.
It does.
u/leather slap.
Don't look that up. It's probably not appropriate.
Especially if you're under the age of 100 years old, don't look
Yeah,
it
you're
up.
only allowed to watch that kind of stuff when you're 100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because then you've seen all.
You've seen
You're
all
like,
that.
I remember doing that.
I did that in the 80s.
I was the founding
What?
member of Leather Slap Incorporated.
What wasn't done in the 80s? They had everything. They had drugs, war
Literally
crimes.
anything that was invented after the 80s because they didn't have it.
No, no.
They didn't have Jesus.
That's for sure.
No Jesus.
Everywhere was I was about to say Palestine. Everywhere was Babylon. Palestine and Babylon, they're the same thing. You can quote me on that. Anyone who's like free Palestine, you can feel free to send me death threats because I said I
Get a death threat.
Did Josh put his mouth on this microphone?
I don't know.
Josh, did you put your mic on this microphone? Because I put my mouth on this microphone all the time.
He did a lot of things to that microphone. You don't even know. I edited out so much.
I don't know.
I'm
I
kidding.
haven't seen
I'm
it.
kidding. I haven't edited. I don't. I
You
didn't edit
rubbed this
anything.
on his butt. Oh.
He's like, hold on, guys. I got to fart.
I got pink eye next episode.
Oh, jeez.
That'd
All
be
right.
the pink eye edition.
Do we have a bit? Any bits in chat?
Nope.
I think we should just duct tape Seth to the wall. That's our bit.
It would be great to start a podcast with Seth like duct taped to the ceiling, and we just do a podcast until he falls off the ceiling.
That's like an iCarly bit.
It's like, give me!
Seth is like screaming because his microphone is still over here. Let's see if I have like anything to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I had a bit idea. I haven't stressed out.
And we
the
could
last
play
few
Party
weeks.
Quarks
I can
again.
tell.
Yeah, we can do Party Quirks.
I'm gonna wait until Gabe confirms that he has or does not have things.
I could be the one to leave because.
This random
it's my turn.
Okay.
this random person who I do not associate with because they just randomly sent me a message on Instagram said, "If you could go back, what will you change?"
If you could go back, what will you change?
What will you change?
I would change.
I'm assuming she wants me to like change my dating choices or something.
I don't think that's what that is.
This person is probably like AI just trying to get money from guys who are desperate.
I mean, yeah.
So, if there's one thing I'd change, it would be go back to when I was 5 and not spend $100 on a Lego set.
No, you should go back and still do that.
No, see
You know
what
what
I
you
do
should
is
do?
I would not do that and then put all that money into Bitcoin.
What you should do is the
That was a-
day
I'd be able to buy a house.
the day
But
that
Legos.
you met your ex, you should go back in time to that day, find little you, and give little you a
Trauma.
no, like the
The divorce certificate.
no,
She'd be like, this
no.
is your future.
Where's this
that
going?
like the Helm's Deep Lego set, like right before you meet her, and just here you go, kid, and then walk away, and then you would never meet her.
That's horrible.
No,
Boom, no more trauma.
I still
Problem solved.
That's not a good fix, Joe.
It's a great
I
fix.
still really liked having the time I did with her. It was
No.
She was very nice at the
I
time.
will replace her with Lego Helm's Deep, and you will marry Lego Helm's Deep and have a great time. And Lego Helm's Deep will never leave you.
You know what?
That's a beautiful story.
I wouldn't trust that. Lego Helm's Deep would grow legs and walk away.
All right, just like get out here.
Okay.
Party quirking.
Quirking.
Make like Lego Helm's Deep girl legs and Lego out of here.
And leave me.
Leave me.
Leave me.
You got that right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Denethor.
Yes. I'm sorry this has been kind of awkward.
Everything's awkward when you try hard enough. Speaking of awkward, your character gets really, really awkward whenever somebody mentions a party. You immediately get fidgety and you're just like get really, really awkward. But right after the end of their sentence, then you just like forget it happened.
Okay. It's oddly specific.
Yeah, and also at the end of every time you like forget at
Look,
the end of
I'm a
a
bear of
sentence-
very little brains, okay? You're going to have to keep it very simple
Yeah,
for
don't
me.
worry. It's gonna be simple. Every time somebody ends a sentence, you have to go beep.
Okay. Your quirk is you act just like the detective from Murder on the Orient Express,
Okay.
but you have to end everything in a question.
Yeah. So
That's
so am I that guy or am I just acting like him?
Either or.
No, you gotta make a decision.
You are that guy.
Okay, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I am Mr. Orient.
You're Mr. Orient, yes.
Whatever his name was.
I don't remember.
Right. So are you ready? Tell me back what I told you.
I say beep at the end of sentences.
Yeah.
And I act awkward whenever someone mentions a party.
Yes. I am the guy from the Orient Express.
Beep.
You don't have to start yet.
Beep.
So the guy from the Orient Express.
Beep.
And then I have to end everything I say with a question.
Beep.
Alright.
Yeah, that's how it works.
We're ready.
Beep.
Party works.
Beep.
Party works.
Unlike Gabe's
We're
wife,
doing
I shall
it, bro.
return.
Beep.
We're doing this podcast right now. Josiah, what's wrong with you? It's party time.
Party.
Beep.
Woo.
Beep.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
It's me.
Beep.
I'm here for the party.
Beep.
Yeah, come on in.
Beep.
Thank you.
Beep.
You're welcome. Beep beep beep
Beep.
beep beep beep
Beep.
beep 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 beep.
Are you guys ready
Beep,
to
beep.
communicate?
Beep beep beep
Beep.
beep
Beep.
beep
Beep.
beep
Beep.
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 Unga bunga.
Beep.
Sir, do you have any snacks at
Beep.
this party?
Yeah, I have toenails.
Beep.
Toenails? Where did you acquire these toenails?
Beep.
My feet.
Beep.
That is quite unsanitary.
Beep.
Oh.
Beep.
Oh,
Beep.
that's interesting.
Beep.
I
Beep.
You can say other things.
I'm allowed to talk?
Yes.
Beep.
Did you think you couldn't? You can talk.
Beep. Yes. Beep.
so Gabe is the guy who has to say beep after every sentence.
Beep. Yeah. Beep.
I'm just gonna let him keep doing that.
Beep.
There's more to it
Beep.
now.
So he has to keep beeping.
At the end of every sentence.
Beep.
Would you like to ask me any questions?
Beep.
Yeah, are you Australian? Because you always end your sentences like on an upbeat.
Beep.
No.
So you're
Beep.
questioning everything.
Beep.
Yes.
Beep.
Are you questioning reality?
Beep.
No.
Beep.
No.
Are you questioning your sexual identity?
Beep. Beep.
No.
Should be beep. 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 Beep.
So you're gay.
Beep.
No. I think what's going on is that, I thought I was brought here for a murder. I heard there's a murder going on here, so I was like, hey, I'm a murder guy. I'll come here and investigate. That's kind of my thing. That's what I do. So I thought I'd just come here and just drop in and check it out.
Beep. I probably
kinda-
missed a lot of beeps. Beep, beep, beep.
It's kind of gay.
Beep.
I assure you, it's not gay at all.
Beep.
Also,
Beep.
So you have OCD.
Beep.
yes?
Beep.
Okay.
Is that a sentence? Beep.
No, okay, for now it's a it has to be a full sentence, not just one word.
Beep.
Don't. No. No. No.
Beep.
You gotta say the things. Okay,
What
so
things?
because
Beep, beep, beep.
there's a you already did forget everything else. So why did you invite
This
us-
backfired on Seth bad. Beep.
I gave him two things and he couldn't remember.
Well, I remembered the first one, and then the beeping part was just my favorite bit, so I had to go beep, beep, beep.
Okay. Want to ask your guests any more questions? Just say it.
Beep,
So why do you always end on like a high note?
beep,
I think it's because I'm questioning
What are you questioning?
beep, beep,
the end of my sentence.
beep,
I'm a man of mystery.
beep.
So you're just a guy who questions everything.
Beep.
I also solve murders.
Do you?
Beep.
Yes.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Beep.
I'm very sure that what I do as my job is solving murders.
Beep.
Could you say that without questioning it?
Yes.
Beep. No. Beep.
So why do you question that? Like, why do you question?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of like it's just what I do. It's just how I talk.
Beep.
So you're a guy who talks like he's questioning everything.
Beep.
I
He
guess
talks like a
so.
14-year-old girl that's like trying to figure things out, but is just kind of clueless. Beep.
So you talk like an Instagram girl.
Not
Beep.
really, but I solve mysteries. There's like ones that are there in other places, and it's what I do.
Beep. He's not giving you a lot of like
I go to
context.
lots of
Beep.
parties.
So you're a guy who goes to a lot of parties.
Yeah, I really like going to like fancy parties.
Beep.
Gabe seems like he doesn't like parties.
Do you have a problem with parties?
Does he have to
I
get?
don't enjoy the parties.
Does he have to get
Beep.
lower in pitch every time I say parties?
No, it just makes you feel nah. Beep.
He doesn't like parties?
No. Beep.
So you don't like parties.
Part of it. Beep.
Then why are you here at this party?
Beep beep.
So you're a guy who beeps and is the murderer?
No.
No. Beep beep.
No?
Beep.
I don't get it. I don't
You're
know.
supposed to try and figure it
I
out.
don't-
Beep.
I don't. You're a guy who questions everything.
There's a
I
little
don't-
more to
I
it.
don't- I don't.
Beep,
You're a
beep.
detective.
I'm a very specific detective.
You're a murder detective. Who, like,
He's
One
not.
time I was on a train,
It's sure he was on a train. Beep.
is,
and then I was on a
Wait.
boat.
is this a
Beep.
character from Knives Out or The Orient Express or something? Because I haven't watched those.
Okay, yeah, that's not doing you any favors. Beep beep.
You missed 3. Give me another one.
Beep beep beep.
There you go.
So if you watch the one of those movies, you would know what's going on.
Are you Daisy Ridley?
Beep.
No.
Beep.
Are you the average Orient Express watcher?
Well,
Me personally,
Beep.
yes, but no.
So
But
you're
I was on that train. I solved a murder on that train.
okay.
Train?
Okay, so
Beep,
you're
beep.
the detective or whatever from the Orient Express and the Murder on the Nile or whatever the frick that.
Beep,
was.
beep.
Yes?
Yes, beep, beep.
So can you stop?
So say it all at once. What?
You're the guy
Yeah.
who solves the murders in the Orient Express, and you are always questioning everything.
Beep.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. Do I have to keep doing this?
Until he figures it out.
So
I thought
you're a
he
guy.
has.
You're a guy
Beep.
who doesn't like parties and beeps after every sentence.
That's really close. Beep, beep,
Close enough.
beep.
What was it actually?
It's I feel awkward around parties. Beep, and I say beep after every sentence. Beep.
I can't believe you pulled out a character from a movie I haven't seen. Okay, I've watched Orient Express, but that was like in 2018. I
Yeah,
don't
It's been a
remember.
while. Beep,
All right,
We can
party
stop
folks.
now.
beep.
All right, ending this
Beep.
podcast with a beep. All right, beep
We're,
beep.
we're ending this
We
podcast.
haven't been doing the
Hold on,
like.
we gotta harmonize a beep. Beep.
Beep.